Hey guys, it's Lon. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a day while pregnant. So I'm starting out with this little pre-breakfast snack, and I've been doing these pre-breakfast snacks since becoming pregnant because my morning sickness had just been so bad. So I start out with like a little piece of fruit, and this just like wakes up my digestive system, and there's a less chance that I will develop like vomiting or a lot of nausea if I start out my day like this. So I just eat something very, very small, like the peaches that I'm cutting up now, or I'll also try out mango, pineapple, grapes, cherries, just pretty much any fresh fruit that I can get my hands on. So in the mornings, I enjoy my fruit of choice with a nice bottle of water, and then I just kind of let this digest and settle for about 30 minutes to an hour before I actually start on my breakfast. For breakfast, I like to go with something light, but something also very filling, especially if I'm headed to work. I don't want to be hungry while I'm working. So I'm going to make some turkey sausage, eggs, and avocado toast. So these are the turkey sausage that I'm using. It's by Butterball. They're already pre-cooked. I'm really just putting them in the pan so that they can get a little brown and warmed. And once they're brown on all sides, I just keep turning them until they're ready to eat. Somehow I deleted the clip that I made of eggs, but I just scrambled some eggs with some salt, pepper, and cheddar cheese. And now I'm putting in some 12 grain toast in the toaster so I can start on my avocado toast. So I really love avocado toast. This is not something new that I've been eating since becoming pregnant. I've eaten this just like all the time. So I just cut open my avocado and I'm going to slice it so that it can get ready for my toast. And I've really been trying to not eat like what they call empty carbs. So like just like white processed breads and pastas and stuff like that. It's really beneficial to get like the whole grains. So that's why I'm doing the 12 grain bread. So at least if I'm eating the carbs, then they're not, like I said, like empty carbs and empty calories. Now I don't eat the most healthy every single day. I'm not even going to lie. But I at least try to start out the day and with my lunch a little bit healthy, and then you guys will see what I eat for dinner. But yeah, I like my avocado toast a little bit chunky, so you just see me spreading that on the toast. To finish off my avocado toast, I sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper, and some fresh lemon juice really brings out the flavor of the avocado, and I absolutely love it. So this is my breakfast. So like I said, pretty light, but still very filling and satisfying. And I find that when my breakfast is very filling as well, it also helps with my morning sickness, especially packing on those carbs. It really helps with keeping that nausea down.
Don't want you to have anyone, and if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception?
I'm really usually not very picky for lunch. It's pretty much whatever I have in the fridge or whatever I feel like eating. So today I'm going to be making a Greek chicken wrap, and this was so amazing. It was the first time that I made it. I was just like feeling the Greek food, so I decided to make it. So I'm just slicing up some fresh tomatoes and some fresh red onion because those are like staples in Greek food. And I got these little whole wheat wraps from my local grocery store, and it was really, really soft. And I'm just going to spread out some regular hummus. I did want some red pepper hummus, but I couldn't find it. So regular worked out just fine. And I think hummus has a lot of protein in it. So I'm just packing on a nice thick layer of hummus because it's also going to aid in keeping me full throughout the day. So like that's one of the things that I'm always looking for, like what type of things I can incorporate into my meals that are going to keep me satisfied for long periods of time. So after I go ahead and spread that hummus on, I'm just going to start filling it up with veggies. So I got a little bit of iceberg lettuce, and then I'm putting down those beautiful red ripe tomatoes, and then some of those red onions on top as well. This is my favorite Greek dressing. If you ever see this Greek dressing, please buy it. So I'm going to put that over the vegetables just so it can add a little bit of flavor. And then I had some grilled chicken that I'm just going to add into the wrap. And I got this tzatziki sauce already pre-made from Wegmans, and I was kind of skeptical about it. I didn't know how it was going to taste, if it was going to taste authentic or anything like that. And I really loved it because I usually make tzatziki sauce at home, but it's really, really tedious. So this is definitely going to be like my go-to, especially when I want to make Greek food. It is a little hard to come out of the container, but I really loved it, and it really gave this wrap a lot of flavor. So then I just wrapped up my wrap and cut it in half, and that's my lunch. So like I said, this was my first time actually making this, and I have made it every day since. This wrap was so delicious, and I've even been eating it without the chicken. It tastes really good just as a veggie wrap. So if you guys don't like chicken, or you're trying to cut back or whatever, you can just put veggies in it and it tastes just as amazing. So I highly recommend this.
That I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now. Packing all your belongings. Say you wanna take some.
Dinner is usually where I treat myself, and it's usually not the most healthy meal that I have throughout the day. It's again just whatever I feel like making on that day. I don't have any favorites in particular, but this night I'm making homemade cheeseburgers, and so I'm starting out by just like cutting up the toppings that we're going to have for the cheeseburgers. So I'm just cutting up some raw yellow onion. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing with this tomato. So this is a beef steak tomato, and I love having these like on my sandwiches or on my burgers. They're just like really ripe and really fresh. So I have some 80-20 ground beef here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start seasoning it up. So I just have some regular old seasonal, and then I'm going to add in some garlic powder, and then a little bit of ground black pepper. And then one of these last seasonings that I'm going to use is this Weber's hamburger seasoning. It's something new that we actually had from our gender reveal, so I just popped that in there as well, and it gave it a nice flavor. And then to bind our hamburgers together, I use panko breadcrumbs, which are just Japanese breadcrumbs. I don't really like using egg, so yeah, I just like using the panko breadcrumbs, and it holds it together just fine, because I like my burgers to be just like really meaty and fresh, and just, I don't know, I don't like to add too much filler. So the panko breadcrumbs are perfect. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start forming these into burger patties.
If I can't have you, I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right?
So since I'm not eating the most healthy for dinner, I still want to incorporate something that is a little healthy, incorporate a vegetable. So instead of regular fries, I'm going to do zucchini fries. And I don't know if I got this from anywhere or if I just thought about it one day. I don't always like just making French fries in the oven or frying them and stuff like that because it's too messy and it's just too greasy. So I'm just cutting up this zucchini in fry-like shapes.
Before we leave town, 10, 9, counting down, putting on a smile. 8, 7, 6, 5. You say goodbye, lock the door for 3, 2, 1, and then I lose it. I'm delusional.
Once I have all my zucchini cut up, I'm going to put them on this baking dish. I'm just spraying some nonstick cooking spray so that they don't stick together. And I'm just going to spread them out a little bit so that they crisp up a bit. And then I'm going to actually put these in the broiler because zucchini cooks really, really fast and they almost steam in the oven. So if you're cooking these, just go ahead and put them in the broiler. I'm going to season it up with some garlic salt. I'm also going to add in some black pepper and some garlic powder. To top it all off, I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese, and this just gives it additional flavor and allows the zucchini to kind of crisp up in the oven. Just throwing my hamburger into the pan until it's nice and brown on both sides.
9, counting down, putting on a smile. 8, 7, 6, 5.
And then I'm just adding some American cheese on top. Now I'm going to get my hamburger buns ready. So I'm just going to dress it up. I'm putting ketchup on both sides of the toasted buns. And then I'm going to add my raw onion, some more of that shredded iceberg lettuce, and then that beautiful tomato on top. And then it's ready for this delicious patty. Look at that. How beautiful does that look, y'all? We tore these burgers up. And then I'm going to just go ahead and put my zucchini fries on the side. And that completes my healthy, not so healthy dinner.
I wanna do something wrong now. Packing all your belongings. Say you wanna take some time. But if you say
So yeah, guys, that wraps up this What I Eat in a Day While Pregnant. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure that if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our uploads. We will see you guys in our next video. Peace.